Hey guys, this is Dave Zamani with Home Life Miracle Realty. Today is Friday, February 16, 2017. This is episode 15. So since January 16th show, the show number 14th, I haven't been able to do my shows due to vacation and a business trip that I had, and I just came back last week. And since I've been back, last week. I've been sick and very busy with work, so I didn't get a chance to do my show as well. But I promise to keep the shows going every week from now on. As some of you might be aware that the market haven't been resting this year. Unlike the years before, we had a slowdown in the market in the month of December and till mid-January. But this year we haven't had any rest in the market. The market been very active. Unlike the tough guidelines that was imposed on the buyers, the market have been active, and buyers are still pouring into the market, making it impossible for some to get their dream house in a timely fashion. I was surprised to have been back on February 6th and have a listing on February 7th at noon, then had 4 bully offers on the 8th, and eventually sold it in less than 36 hours for $100,000 over asking price, making it the highest sold 3-bedroom on the street in 2017. So that tells you how the market is and where we're going with the real estate market in 2017 moving forward. So guys, if you're buyers and if you're sellers, don't wait, and if you want to put your house in the market, give your real estate agent or myself a call, and let's go in the market, and let's get a good deal for you guys. So this means if you are working with an agent, then the chances of you getting your dream house is much higher than those door knockers, aside from the prices, just simply because we as agents, we have access to the database, and the minute the listings go on the market, we actually see it right away. Obviously this applies for the active agents, and we can actually notify our buyers and give them the heads up and show them the listing and place an offer before it's too late. So one piece of advice that I would like to give to buyers would be to work with one dedicated real estate agent instead of going door to door and trying to make a deal themselves, because believe me, you won't get a deal better than what an agent can get you, simply because we know the market and we can put the price that we put on paper. We can make we can basically negotiate on that price on paper. We can't just go ahead and say we want this price for our buyers. We can actually show it on paper to the other agent and get the price that you want. So that's it for now, and I'll just go ahead and cover some of the latest news in the industry with you guys, and hope this will help some of you guys make a better decision in your purchase or sale of your real estate. If you guys remember, sometimes in December of 2016, in one of my shows, I did mention that the City of Toronto is looking to increase the land transfer tax for the buyers. I guess a lot of it to do with the hot real estate market, and they just want to push some of the buyers out of Toronto into the suburbs and even further than that. Anyway, a City of Toronto Council has approved changes to the Toronto land transfer tax. That means additional Toronto land transfer tax costs for some home buyers with a closing date on or after March 1st, 2017, when it will be harmonized with the provincial land transfer tax. So that's a very important news for the home buyers, and just have a heads up that if you're going to purchase a property in the City of Toronto, you have to have some extra cash on hand in order to close the deal at the time of closing. So be aware of that, guys, and don't be caught in the middle of tough situations when you don't have enough money to close the house. The shortage of homes available for sale has become more severe in some cities, particularly in and around Toronto and in some parts of British Columbia. The number of newly listed homes fell 6.7% in January, That's the second consecutive monthly decline. New listings, meanwhile, were down in 2/3 of all markets. So that means that the inventory is actually falling, and that's basically a reason behind the hot market and behind the fast increase in appreciation of the houses in and around GTA areas. With the monthly decline in new listings surpassing the decline in sales, the national sales to new listings ratio jumped to 67.7% in January compared to 64% in December and 60.2% in November. That was Korea news release, and that basically tells us that the market has been more and more active, just because there's not enough houses and every buyer out there wants to get a house as soon as possible, and due to lack of inventory it makes the prices to increase significantly in the past 2-3 months. That's so a sell to new listings ratio between 40 and 60% is generally consistent with the balanced housing market condition. So if the sales to new listing ratio falls within 40 and 60, that's basically a normal ratio that we want to see, which the market is pretty much neutral in that ratio. Any ratio that goes below 40%, it makes it a market for buyers. So guys, this is something for those who are actually asking questions about buyer's market or seller's market. You have to understand when it becomes buyers and sellers market. So when the sales to new listing ratio falls below 40%, that's when it becomes market for the buyers or buyer's market. And when this ratio increases from 60% and up, then it becomes seller's market. So right now, the ratio in January has been reported to be at 67.7%, which makes it by far seller's market, and it is it's becoming a very hot market because of that, because there's a lot of competition between the buyers. So Toronto house price surge drives national index higher. Obviously, Toronto being one of the biggest and hottest market, it does have a big impact on the national index market. Toronto house prices soared by a record 20.9% year over year, followed by Hamilton with a record increase of 17.6%, Victoria 17.1%, and Vancouver 16.4%. also saw double digits. So this shows you that even in Vancouver, where they have implemented the 15% tax on foreign buyers, the market is still hot. Obviously, it's not as active or as hot as it used to be, but it's still increasing by 17.1% in Victoria and also 16.4% in the mainland Vancouver, which is a high number. So this is it for this episode 15 of the Real Estate Corner, guys. If you like the info I've given you, please like and share this video with your family and friends, and go ahead and like my Facebook page as well. If you have any questions, write them down below in the comment section or shoot me a message, or you can even give me a call for a confidential consultation. Do not forget to like my page. It's Dave Zamani, Real Estate Agent. And also I'll be sharing my YouTube channel in the comment below. Please go ahead and share that with your family and friends, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Thank you for watching, and have a great and safe weekend, and see you guys next week. Cheers.